Hi, I'm Captain Bert Deener, and I'm here at the 2026 ICAST New Product Showcase. Come along with me as we check out some of the new stuff for this year. As you can imagine, there are tons of urchin baits. Pretty much a ton of companies are coming out with these because it's a hot bait on the tournament trail. But I want to show you some of the other stuff that's here. For one, this Flex fly fishing bait is interesting. It's a little lizard looking bait, and it's the 3X product, some kind of a TPE or a 3X type product. Interesting if you're trying to imitate a lizard. This Lunker Hut Chimera worm is interesting. It's a TPE type bait, real stretchy, and it has the spikes. So this has a kind of a hybrid look to it. This is the Spro entry to the new products. It's the Koike urchin bait, and that's kind of started all of the craze. G-Rat has their version of the urchin bait. It has a little V on it. If you can't decide whether to throw an urchin bait or a dice bait, throw this one. It's both. You're chasing crappie, Bait Fuel has this tiny urchin bait. And last but not least, Minesweeper. If you want a spinnerbait and an urchin bait, you got it. Seth Carter is here. We saw him and he came up with a product that he thinks is very useful, but I'm fixing to use it on him. What is that for, Seth?
Knocking mudfish in the head.
In the saltwater category, one of the products that really caught my eye is this Z-Man. It's a Mud Stud Z, and what it is, if you look closely, it's a mud minnow. It's a 3X imitation of a mud minnow, which anybody who fishes the brine knows that mud minnows fuel the system. This is an all-in-one lure, so it's got the weight, the hook, and you just basically tie it on, cast it, and bounce it along the bottom like a mud minnow. Mud minnow actually works that way. It kind of hug the bottom, so this thing's going to imitate that. It's going to be deadly on the Georgia coast for trout and redfish. This Strike King 2x spinnerbait is interesting. Has 2 sets of blades, so it's pretty weedless when it comes through, and you can kind of tweak how you bend it and how the action works. But a couple people that tried it on the water today said it ran really well. In the eyewear category, one of the entries that I was really impressed with is the Gamakatsu G-Spec Biwa. And this is a really comfortable pair of glasses. The frame is super comfortable and made out of tough materials, but the price point on this is about 350 bucks retail. So you're gonna pay for it, but it's a really comfortable frame and some really detailed lenses, very clear and crisp lenses. Oh, I like this idea. It's called Clicks. What it is, I'm sure you've been over, you have your sunglasses on your hat, you bend over and they fall off, and next thing they're scratched. Well, this Clicks is a magnetic system. You put one end on your sunglasses, and then you put your other magnet in your hat. It looks pretty comfortable. It doesn't look like it'd be a problem. And so you just put them up, click, you can hear that click. That's a pretty ingenious design. I like it. In the saltwater market, this is something that caught my eye. It's a Johnny Boy shrimp rig. The thought process behind it is it has the weight underneath, and you tie your line to the loop right there. You hook the shrimp there so it keeps it off the bottom. Your knot's not on the bottom where it can get cut by shell. So, don't know how strong of a hook that is, but interesting concept. Wow. Epic Bait Molds has made, that's smaller than micro crawfish. That thing is like 3/8 of an inch long. It's a little mold for pouring those tiny, tiny crayfish. That's 8 of them on that. I don't see how long it is, but it can't be over a ½ inch long. That is a tiny crawfish. That's the smallest crawfish I've ever seen. I'm not really sure how I'd fish it. I don't have any jig heads that small. Oh, wow. Outdoor Bag Company has some ice molds. That is a neat concept. You can freeze a 2.5 or so pound. It doesn't say how big it is, but you can freeze a big block of ice, and they have a 3-pack here. So you can freeze 3 at a time, and then it melts more slowly than the small cubes. Great concept. Pluma, that is Schumann Feathers is now pre-packaging some materials for fly tires. So for the do-it-yourself person, that's the premium feathers. They hand select these things for the best quality. This is a neat product in the fly fishing category, and it's a leader dispenser. So you can put your leaders in there, put your different sizes. So if you're going for panfish or switch over to bowfin is what I do a lot. You got different size options. You can quickly get to it, pull out what you need, make your leader, and fish. Thanks for coming along with me as I checked out the new products here at the New Product Showcase at ICAST 2026. Be sure to stay tuned here on the Bert's Jigs and Things YouTube channel, and we'll be reviewing and doing interviews with other folks on the floor through the next few days.